Hey, welcome back everybody with Midnight Neon as your host. Um yeah, I don't know how well this is going to work. I'm having some technical difficulties for some reason. My sound system has completely turned to garbage and I lost all audio in and out of the computer. All I had was visual reference. It appears as though I managed to get the audio back online, so we're going to try playing some more Baldur's Gate today. Hopefully, at least the sound effects and voiceovers will still be able to be heard without the use of music because of the whole copyright issue thing. Um, I hate that, and I'm not that good of an editor, so I can't like put some sort of generic open source music over it. So here we go. What was I doing? Ordering transit. He had a superior named Tazok whom he communicated through an intermediary named Tranzig. I should be able to find this Tranzig at Feldpost Inn in Burgos. Okay. Oh, and the vile and mysterious liquor, which I remember that part. There seems to be a delay in see what's going on with Hyper seems to be working just fine. I don't know. Could it be a delay between OBS and Hyper? Doesn't seem to be having an issue. I don't know. I don't know. Well. Okay, I seem to be having... Okay. There's a little lag. So what is the major malfunction here? Look at the mouse. How choppy it's moving. It used to be real smooth.
Okay. You betcha.
Oh, there, wanderer. Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
Well, now, our paths cross once more. I suppose proper introductions are in order, as well as we will no doubt meet again. My name is Elminster. I have heard nothing but tales of thy exploits in the time we have been apart. It would seem that thou art destined to have quite the impact on the Sword Coast. Quite the burden for one so young. Nothing of my burdens, old man. Just doing what had to be done. I was not aware that my actions were common knowledge. Perhaps. Perhaps not common knowledge, but everything is plain for those that know where to look. As it is I am aware of thine efforts and accomplishments. Thou art quite adept, as Gorion predicted. All that remains to be determined. Noted. Gorion, you knew him, but you said nothing before. It was neither the place nor the time for such things. As painful as circumstances may have been, it was time for thee to forge thine own path. One of the most valuable lessons that life taught me is when not to go sticking my pipe where other people in other people's affairs. Such is the case now as well. It's taking his pipe. Well, apparently Elminster is a bit of a smoker. Likes the pipe. You could tell me so much about Orion and myself alike. Please stay a while. Thank goodness that does. Thank goodness, does that mean I shall be spared any more chatter? And I will be on my way. I fear I cannot. Self-discovery is best left to the self, and all thy questions will be answered in time. I will offer a small tidbit of information, though. Thou hast likely heard the same from another source already. The bandits that thou dost seek make a habit of traveling in the northeast. The search in the direction will no doubt yield fruitful results. With this I shall take my leave.
Consider it done.
I can make whatever you wish for a wee little bit more than me competition.
Greed at its finest. I hate the delay in the model. There's got to be something going on in the background that is not supposed to be going on. See, because now the game is speeding up a bit, but the model's lagging again. I've just come from Nashkel. I found a vial on one of the kobolds lurking in the mines. I think it might be what's causing the iron to break. You found it just like that? Well, that certainly does illuminate things, doesn't it? I thought maybe you could use it to find a way to reverse the effects. I could, no, but I know someone who can. Give me a few days and I should have some results. I should return to Thunderhammer's smithy in a couple of days to see if... Yeah, okay, so we gotta go do stuff for a couple of days.
No problem.
That bag already.
You smell.
Midnight Neon, someone in the Jovial Jungle gave me a gold piece to find you. Slow down, breathless child. He was tossing money about in hopes of finding me. Her name's Officer Vive. She's with the Flaming Fist, and you need worry, she's real nice. Okay. Oh, this be nice to the kid. Thank you, child. You have earned your gold piece. I will go to the Jovial Jungler and meet with this officer shortly. Good. You folks are real nice. Mama says the Sword Coast needs some real heroes these days. Timora be with you, okay? Now, if I've studied my lore correctly, I believe Timora is the Lady of Luck in the Baldur's Gate, as well as most of the D&D series, which is one of their goddesses. Wait, slow that down.
cute.
Midnight Neon, I thought it might be. These southern parts are set quite afar with talk of your work in Nashkel. I am Officer I think it's Vaya, I can't pronounce it. Of the Flaming Fist. To be honest, I could use your help. Care not a whit for your name and title, officer. The word of the Flaming Fist may be law in these parts, but the extent of that law stops within reach of my blade. Oh, wow. That's kind of rude. I am a chaotic character, I guess I could say that. Nah. Let's just go ahead and say number 2. I'm honored to be found worthy of your notice, officer. How may I be of assistance? My contingent and I are cut off from Baldur's Gate. We haven't received new orders for close to a week, and to be honest, I don't like the feel of this at all. The bandit raids have been getting worse since you returned from Nashkel. I used to think that they were just your usual brigands, out to make quick buck in troubled times, but not anymore. They're working for someone. One way or another, I've got to get my troops back to the gate. I'll pay 50 gold pieces for every bandit scalp you can bring me, and spread the news. I want this whole region cleared before winter comes.
Consider it done.
Well, it would appear we're going bandit hunting. I really didn't have much choice anyways. I have a feeling all roads lead to one place.
Can do.
Can do. Ooh, this is film post. Oh, really? Everyone will all just gonna nudge up.
Yep.
Oh, there he is, right down there.
Sure thing.
And he be
Seems
a
to me
wizard.
like these men want a little trouble. I'll give 'em trouble.
Why do you bother me? Can't you see I'm in a hurry to get out of this town? Perhaps you could tell us why you're in such a hurry. Sorry to bother you. Stop where you are. We know what you're all about. Surrender and spill your guts. You know what I'm up to, eh? Well, maybe something you don't know about me is my magic skills. You may not believe me, but if you ain't out of my face in the next 5 seconds, I'll blast you to kingdom come. You wielding magic? We can suspend our disbelief. That much. Come along now and surrender, or we'll have to hurt you. A mage? We don't want trouble with any mages. You can be on your way. We're not afraid of any mage. If you want to fight, then bring it on. I warned you. Now pay the price.
Seems to me like Franklin's not
with
afraid of
penalty.
rubble such as you.
And yet with a single blow, you're already surrendering. I give up, please. Let me live. I'll tell you anything you want to know. Spill your guts then. If what you say satisfies us, then we'll let you live. Okay. I'll talk. I'm a messenger for a man named Tazok. I just ferry messages between him and a fat priest named Mullahay. I met with Tazok at the Peldvale or Lars Woods, either Peldvale or Lars Woods, east of the Friendly Arm Inn. Tazok pays me good, so I keep my yap shut. Can I go now? And where can we find this Tazok? We have to kill you, otherwise you might warn Tazok. Tazok can find him. You can find him in the wood of Sharp Teeth. He's the captain of 2 groups of bandits. Their camp always camp's always moving, so I don't know how much luck you'll have in finding them. Can I get out of here now? Oh, my world map has been updated. Yeah, get out of our sight. We have to kill you, otherwise you might warn this Tazok. Unfortunately, there is very much that chance, and since I don't have the ability to place people under arrest and have them locked away so that they can live and not tell their boss about my coming, I'm afraid there's not much choice. Number 2, I'm not gonna go down without a fight. He had some goodies on him anyways. Normally I don't do such things, but seeing the situation for what it is. Glitter dust. That's a new spell on me. The money you... Okay, yeah, that's that guy that tried to assassinate me. Is this... Okay. Tranzig, I'm perplexed as to why Mullahay has not communicated with us in some time, should be some time, in some while. You are to go to the mines and find the condition of his operation. You are also to collect any iron that may have been stolen by the kobolds. Our next raid will most likely take place at Peldvale or Lars Woods, so visit either of those areas and track us back to our camp. I still don't have a proper melee weapon. I suppose I could take that dude's staff if I wanted.
Yep, yep, yep.
Oh, there he is.
You want some whiskey?
Not particularly, no. But my people are probably tired from a 12-hour trek, so...
You were startled out of sleep with a chill, though the night is warm and calm. It is as though someone has walked across your grave, and for a moment you wonder if it was you. With this thought, the ground beneath you opens, and you are swept into the dark. When light returns, you do not find its presence comforting. Before you lay the empty mines of Nashkel, cleansed by your previous passage. You move through walls and floors alike, descending deeper and deeper, until a bloated figure comes into view. Mullahay, in no better shape than you left him, stands motionless before you. Held from whatever afterlife calls it, this foul apparition has been waiting for you. A dagger of bone hovers before it, ready for a willing hand to drive it deep. Had this creature breath, you are sure it would be hurling curses. It waits for the kill, a death beyond death, and knows no hope. You turn your back on the blade, and it clatters to the floor. Punishment enough shall find this creature in the land of the dead. You need not inflict any more upon him. Surprised and thankful, the visage of Mullahay hobbles forward and through you, off to whatever fate it deserves. Perhaps for safekeeping, it leaves a part of itself behind, It is a spark of hope that fills a space within you. A dagger-shaped...
Sorry, folks. I'm having some issues again with the Hyper. For some reason, it lost motion tracking. I'm just having constant technical difficulties today.
A disapproving voice lingers in your ears, though it should have disappeared with the dream. You will learn. I really wouldn't mind a two-handed sword +1 for my character, but... Bet she's out of spells, yeah. Because she's such an early stage character. Well, not far from leveling up again.
I got some cheap beer for you.
Yeah, I'm sure you do, but I only want to rent a room. And we're skipping the little... again so I could use up the identify spell more. Wand of magic missiles. Fire arrows. We'll give those to Imoen. Wait, seriously? 31 uses? Whoa! Whoa! I've only ever had 5 or something like that. But 31? I think everybody in my party except for Imoen is an elf. Or orc. Yeah, but you can stack the Ring of Protection effect, I think, by... Oh, because of... Yeah, alright, never mind. Okay, infravision. And now Imoen can see in the dark. Oh, that is so cool. 31 uses. I mean, I guess we could do a little with Imoen, but I don't think that's a good idea. We'll just let her hold on to it for now. Alright, Emmy. You are loaded tons of arrows.
Yep, yep, yep.
Sweet. Tiny bit of gold.
You'll be able to stay in my boot if you bother me further.
Well, I don't want to feel the sting of your boot. Camp destination unreachable. Maybe unreachable. Doesn't mean that it is unreachable. Well, I happen to know that now a full hour or full day has passed.
Can do.
In game time. Oh boy, I'm tired. At least my mouth is tired. I need some more water.
You must
Puppy
gather your
snack.
party before venturing forth.
Consider it done.
I need some ale.
Sir, it sounds like you've had all the ale you can handle.
Sure thing. Consider it done.
A stout hammer will fix most any bandit.
Finally. Finally. And I know this is some sort of task or quest, this particular amulet. But I don't remember what the quest giver or the quest goal is. But at any rate,
Can do.
I love how when they walk, there's like this little metal clanging sound. That means they are clearly loaded with heavy metal
I need some ale.
weapons.
Consider
and
it done.
I'll consider it done once it's actually done. Okay. How many other side quests have I got to do? So I need to level up some. Yeah, I never did go after the Winter Wolf. Oh, I guess we're gonna go after the bandits until I can find
Can do.
a quest. Wait a minute, you're the leader of the party. You're not some little wimp. Why are you hiding in the middle of the group like that?
Forward march!
Oh, more hobgoblins.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Heldville traveling hours 16. Alright, we made
Okay.
Heldville. And though it was probably wrong for me to have killed that guy earlier, it has potentially saved me a great deal of trouble. I would have rather put him in like a prison, but... Brown bear! Alright, I shouldn't, but what the
Pitter
heck?
patter, let's patter!
I'll collapse from exhaustion before I fall on the battlefield.
Casting spells isn't as easy as I make it look. I'm tired.
Fine, fine. Okay, have we all rested up now? Ooh, a couple of black bear. Oh, I definitely gained experience from killing them guys. He's running, he's running. I know I shouldn't because they're not harming
My
me.
blade will cut you down to size.
I really wouldn't mind getting some proper experience. Especially before I go to face the final boss. Sweet! Huge spider! The huge spider didn't drop anything. You know, given the fact that Jahira is a druid, I'm surprised she didn't say anything about those bears being killed like that.
Pitter patter, let's go,
Cut you down to size.
Flynn's. Not sure. It looked like a knoll, but she knows that spell. I was pretty sure she knew that one. Blur. There we go. Well, who is Ted?
Hello?
Hey there, city folks. So, what in the name of Lathander takes you so far from home? Oh, we're a band of raving lunatics. We're farmers. Why don't you tell us about yourself first? Well, sure, my name's Ted, and I'm a big game hunter. Right now, I'm hunting for bear. You know, a bear's pretty valuable, what with its pelt and meat. Pelt and meat, huh? I've never eaten bear before. Probably still won't. You could even sell its teeth for some sort of profit, actually. I better get a move on. I don't want to be out after dark. Okay, well, fine. You don't be out after dark. Oh look, I found a bandit. Found several bandits. Oh, here we go. It's your choice which hits the ground first, your swords or your heads. Be smart now, and you'll all live to grow wise. We don't want any trouble. Take what you want and leave us be. We'll not fight you. In fact, we want to join your group. You'll not take us alive.
For the fallen!
Oh, our little maid leveled up.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Okay. Well, really don't need all these extra arrows. Lot of hair. Cool. Let's check out that chain armor. It's just plain old chainmail. Oh, she gained 1 spell slot. Awesome. That means she can now memorize an extra spell. And identify it will be. Warhammer +1. Yeah, we'll make old Cleed use it. Because I think he's still just using a plain old longsword. And while Cleed's probably not spec'd in anything but longswords, a Warhammer is highly unlikely to break since it's a +1. You see how cheap fire-looking sword he's got there? I mean, back in my days, that was something awesome. You know, yeah, that was cool. These days, it's a joke. That tells you how old I am. Not that I ever really hid that. In fact, I don't care if people know how old I am, because the truth is, I'm already
My blade will cut you down to size.
Wood of sharp teeth. There has to be a way through the wood. I hear a fly is buzzing, which suggests that there is trouble about.
My blade will cut you down to size.
considering all the villains we just destroyed, why haven't I leveled up yet? Lars Wood.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
Well, I leveled up. Cool. Okay, so I can only max out two-handed and a sword. And I've already got... Oh, already maxed that out. Okay, well now this is my chance to learn new weaponry. I have decided I want to learn how to use... Something good, though. Bow, short bow, darts, slings, sword and shield style, single weapon style, two weapon style. Let's go with let's do oh, this might be crazy, but let's do katanas. No, wait. Let's do long swords. And there's a reason for that.
Sure thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna travel to the Lars Wood on purpose. But now that we're
Okay.
here, I want to head back to Bergost because it's been more than 2 days.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
Uh-huh.
I'm actually going to take control of our little lady here.
Yes! Yes! Hi!
Hi.
No problem.
Certainly I shall collapse from exhaustion before I fall on the battlefield.
Oh, Zan, you silly character, you. You'll be just fine. We'll head for one of the Lithuanians.
Casting spells isn't as easy as I make it look. I'm tired.
You betcha.
You betcha. Oh man, I can't believe I did that so perfectly. I wish you guys could have saw that. If only I could do the hand motion tracking properly. I literally did the finger pistol things just without flaw. I will probably never accomplish that again. My coordination's that poor. Now we're gonna go interrupt the party.
Consider it done.
You want some whiskey?
Not really. My folks need a good night's rest and oh yeah. No. Can we? Skip that, please. Thank you. Outposts don't seem to be interested in buying. Well, he seems interested in the magic. But I'm not too interested in selling magic. What have I got in the gems bag? Nothing. Close container. Potion case. Potion of absorption. And potion of insulation. Okay, close. I really need a two-handed sword because that's kind of how my character is built right now. Although I did learn how to use long swords. He doesn't have anything other than that chainmail. We'll hold on to my hard-earned gold. And now we'll head for this place.
Can do.
Sorry. You'd think that because I'm filming in the middle of the day, I wouldn't be tired, but here we are. Maybe I ought to do an ASMR video. It's not really my thing, but
Okay.
it's a thought.
I can make whatever you wish for a wee little bit more than me competition.
Ah, Midnight Neon, there you are. We found a way to counteract the contaminant, and I've tested it out on my stock. Once we're certain it works, I'll send the results down to Nashkel. But in the meantime, go ahead and take a look at what I've got. I think you'll find it a bit better than it was before. Okay, well, that's a good thing. Oh, he's got a mace +1. Quarterstaffs. Oh, he's got a longsword +1. Yeah, alright. I'll take the longsword. So I did spec in it just a little bit ago. I don't know if I want to do sword and shield style with this character. Quality sword. Oh. Okay. Quality longsword, quality short sword, quality warhammer. Yes. Low budget stuff. You know, barbarians were known for doing two-handed. Alright, we'll go ahead and we'll take the quality longsword. And now, we'll take this longsword +1. And a quality longsword. And boom! She's got two hands. Throw that old rusty thing away. And now that I am doing dual wielding, it might be a good idea to change
Okay.
my armor. See, because my current armor is just plain old splint mail. Glasses made for eye tracking. gonna get something a little lighter than the splint mail, but more sturdy, or it's gonna cost me more. But
You betcha.
You want some whiskey?
he had chainmail +1. Oh, it's that ring. Because I bet it has the same enchantment. There we go. Chainmail is made of interlocking metal rings. It is always worn over a layer of padded fabric or soft leather to prevent chafing and lessen the impact of blows. That's pretty much true because, from my understanding, chainmail was developed to help protect its wearer from swords and knives and daggers. Sharp, pointy objects.
Can do.
As to where plate mail, yeah, it can deflect swords, but if somebody thrusts the sword into you, it'll still stab through the plate. However, if you're wearing chainmail underneath the plate, and then it won't be as effective. But the plate mail really comes into its own when facing off against somebody who uses bludgeoning weapons. Things like maces, axes, quarterstaffs, clubs, even the morning stars and flails would have an issue getting through that because despite the fact that they are spiky, they are also depend heavily on bashing, which is sometimes when you would see a mace or a morning star, they would sometimes be customed or altered, and they have like this big hook, like a bird beak on the end of it, that would just rip through the armor. But it's interesting how all that old medieval stuff works. Okay, unfortunately, due to medication and certain other circumstances, I am calling it quits early for now. I need to go to the restroom really, really badly. So I'm going to save our game here, and we will pick up another day, maybe when I'm having less technical difficulty. So I will see you all very, very soon. Let me quit the game. Like my arcade? It's a cool place to hang out. Well, goodbye and good night, or good day, depending on when you're viewing this and where you're viewing it. Now that the game's over, it's picking up a little better. I definitely gotta get a better PC, or find a way to somehow get my phone to work with my PC so that I can start using my phone for my avatar. Anyways, see you all later.